A lot of people have it very rough, man, and a lot of people listening to this are so fucking hard on themselves, and they don't apply the exact same thing that you're saying to apply to other people to their own lives. Like, so many people feel so guilty. They wake up in the morning and they think about some dumb fucking thing they did whenever they did it for whatever dumb reason, and they feel all this guilt, and they walk around like a dog with a droopy tail because they don't think they deserve love. And to get to the place you're talking about, empathy for all human beings, loving everyone to the best of your ability, you got to start with the person closest to you, right? And that's you. That's your life. Like, you have to figure out a way to sit down, take an appraisal of your life. Don't skip anything. Don't ignore anything. Look at the whole way that you're playing the entire game and understand that all the things that you've done that are stupid, what the fuck did you expect yourself to do? You're temporarily existing in a dimension that is actively destroying you in every single moment. You're not going to be perfect. Give yourself a break. So you start with that. And then once you start, you know, everyone's got a thing in them, right? Everybody has a thing inside of them that they don't like about themselves. Maybe not you, or maybe that thing's been reduced to some degree, but a lot of people, they think they're too fat. They think they're too thin. They think that their tattoo sucks, or they regret the way that they treated their parents, or they feel like they're not far enough ahead in their career. Whatever the fucking thing it is, man. Everybody has this aspect of themselves that they're really unhappy with. So if you get really honest about the parts of yourself you're unhappy about, then you will be excited to learn that you've been being attacked by those aspects of yourself in the form of everyone you think's an asshole. So it's like you're projecting those parts of yourself out onto the world. So all the people where you're like, man, that guy's a fucking douchebag. Why would he ever fucking act like that? And can you believe that guy did that fucking shit? If you stop and think really hard about yourself, you'll discover that you are guilty of those very same crimes generally. And if you weren't, you wouldn't even notice it. You just are seeing parts of yourself you can't quite address. So the optimistic thing about this concept of loving everyone, or getting to the place of loving everyone, is that if you can figure out how to love yourself, it's very similar to wiping dog shit off your shoe. Because if you have dog shit on your shoe, everywhere you go smells like shit. And if you allow yourself the delusion that the reason everywhere smells like shit is because dog shit must be on every single surface in this entire planet, then you're going to be in hell. But what a glorious moment when you look at your shoe and you're like, oh, just shit on my shoe. The entire planet isn't covered with shit. It's actually just shit on my shoe. And like in the same way, once you recognize that there's a little piece of karmic dog shit that's gotten stuck inside of your life, and instead of hating that piece of dog shit by torturing the people around you who manifest the same propensity you dislike in yourself, you forgive that part of yourself and actively learn to love it, or at least just understand that it's there because it was trying to protect you when you were a kid, and it manifested as a callus to keep you from whoever was fucking with you, and that's why you don't like it. It'll shift a little bit, man, and you will notice a significant reduction in that swarms of assholes that were previously surrounding you. It's a fascinating thing. Suddenly people just stop bugging you as much. And that's because you've gotten into yourself and you've said, I love you. You did the best you could do. You didn't know. You were half asleep. You were fucking drunk. The next time someone does something wrong to you, the thing that you're always fighting back against and always like being right, like the next time you've been wronged for real, where you could easily say to the person, this is fucked up what you did to me, and here's why. Let them be right. Just play around with losing and not, even though you know that you're right, play around with not being right. Surrender. Watch what happens.
Oh, you black brother Sudanese, you here?
Get on the bars.
No. We're doing drugs at the Frosty Moon. Oh fuck, dude. Hey. Oh my Lord. They used to measure the water by putting it in the water and seeing where the line lined up. They called this the rock unit. I'm so sorry. Then put some music on that's soft and slow. Baby,
got no place to go. I hope you understand. I've been thinking about this all day long.